Okay, I think we are live. Good morning, students. Welcome to another exciting week of visual arts. What we're doing while we're practicing our art fundamental skills is all of us in the class, we're learning about art criticism. In your journal, before approaching a new work of art, a new painting, I recommend that you take a page and you kind of make a graphic organizer for yourself by dividing your page into 4. Okay? And then there are 4 steps to the art criticism process. So you want to go ahead, you want to make your boxes. The first step is to describe. The second step is to analyze. The third step is to interpret. The fourth step is judgment. And when you're listening to other students present, I want you to make this graphic organizer. The essential questions in your journal are describe. For each step, describe everything you see. And you describe all the details. I also want you to focus on elements of art. So we're reviewing vocabulary from last semester. Analyze. The essential question is, how is the work organized, right? So we're going to make this before we approach a new work. How is the work organized? This is when you're going to focus on the principles of design. You know, where's the focal point? How is it unified? Is it visually balanced, etc.? You could talk about any sort of patterns, any sort of repetition, talk about contrast. Whereas description, you're talking more about things like color, value, texture, space. Okay, interpret. The essential question is going to go ahead and be, what is the theme or the message? Like, what is the artist saying? How do you know? And the how do you know is the huge part. You have to back it up with evidence. Again, you're going to post all of your notes to Seesaw. And then your next step would be judgment. Judgment. So, is this a good work of art? Why? So you're going to set up this graphic organizer. I realize we don't really have a space for the title. So from now on, let's make the space right here. And I'll warn you guys about this in advance. But you could go ahead, you can make a circle in the middle, or you could write it at the top. And then you would write the title, underline it, and the artist, can't spell, my lord, artist name, and then the year. Okay, the artist's name and the year. Okay, and then you could go ahead, you could highlight it, you could organize it any way you want, make it pretty if you want, but again, you got to post this to Seesaw to prove that you're listening, everyone. Okay, so, and then I would love it if you boxed all your art vocabulary. So highlight or box, highlight or box art vocab. Okay, so that's a reminder. That's a reminder to do that. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to move this reminder down here so it doesn't confuse you guys. And then, yeah, so start to do this and have a good time. And please do this because this is me knowing that you're listening and understanding art concepts and you can interpret a work of art and you can criticize a work of art, whether you're in the blue group or the green group, whatever group you're in. We're going to lift each other up and we're going to help each other.